Hi guys, this is a quick one. As usual, I don't have a lot of time, but I have to answer some questions. So yesterday I was chatting with a young man in my inbox who was asking about like he has a young family. He would want to come and try nursing if it's worthy the risk. He has a job and his wife has a little business. They're able to pay their bills comfortable, but they're not able to save a lot. So he was asking if it's worth the risk. Honestly speaking, like we all take, life is a risk. We take risks without sometimes knowing the outcome. So I will not be the one to tell you, please drop your job and, come and try your luck. Or I will not discourage you and tell you, if you have a job, stay back home. Because, traveling also has its own exposure. You travel, you see the world, you get to know, learn a lot. It's just like reading a book. Someone telling you a story about a book and you reading that book yourself is a big difference, There's a lot of information that person may leave out while telling you the story, and when you read it yourself, you may understand it different, or something that you'll pick that the person may not have mentioned. So the same way with coming out, leaving the country and, traveling and trying your own luck outside. So like with all that said, it's a matter of luck. All I will tell you is just know that it may take you, just give yourself 5 years time to settle. Like if you are coming, for example, in Austria, where you will have to, even if you're already a practicing nurse back home, you'll have to do 2 years, the so-called notification. You have to go back to school, nursing school, for 2 years, while you are also learning the language. The same time you're doing internships, like just the same way you did back home, but 2 years. That's also just to prepare you to understand how the system works here, to get to understand those terminology, so that when you start working, you know what you're dealing with, so that you also have opportunity to work in different places and be able to comfortably choose where you want to work. So there's that called notification that will take you 2 years. So just know, even if you're already a nurse back home, those 2 years, then maybe the third year, when you finally starting to work, you may start working somewhere and then for some reason decide you're quitting, going somewhere else, So I would say, for someone who has a family who will be depending on you back home, just give yourself 5 years. And maybe if your wife can comfortably carry on the business alone back home while she takes care of the basic needs, the better. Don't quit. Like I said, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Don't quit or give up your investments just because you're coming. So this is something that you yourself will have to sit down with your wife and decide, is it worth the risk? I cannot say no or yes. You may come, you'll be lucky and be able to settle within the first 3 years comfortably. That way you may be able to invite your family as soon as possible to join you. Other side, you may come and things may not run smoothly like you expect, and then there'll be regrets. Or if your wife is impatient and won't want to wait for you that long, there's so many things. There's no straight line there. It's you to decide whether it's worthy the risk. What I'll say is, first, the language. You told me you don't even have the language course. So imagine the amount of money you are going to put into the language school. What I know is from the Goethe Institute in Nairobi. I'm told one language course is about 32 or 32,000 shillings. So imagine you're starting from basic A1, A2, B1, B2, to be able to at least be comfortable, make a conversation in this language. You are spending almost 100K or even more, depending on transport and everything included. So if you could put that money in a business or invest it somewhere, I always, personally, I've told the close people who are close to me and asking me also if it's worthy risking. I always told them, if you have a permanent, for example, government job where you are sure you'll not be sacked, or you will retire in that job, in that field, you are able to pay your bills comfortable, you have your own place, like a house, you're not paying rent, really, I wouldn't risk. I will stay, because even us who are in Europe, we basically survive from one salary to another. You just be paying bills, and the little you have on the side, either save for a holiday to come and visit the people back home for a holiday, or go for a holiday within Europe. It's not like we have a lot that we are saving. It may look a lot because of the difference in currency, but the reality is that some of the luxuries people back home have, like employing a house manager to help you take care of your children while you're working. In Kenya, that's like a normal thing, A lot of people can afford that. Here, that's a luxury. Getting someone who has a house help here is a luxury, or you are literally sacrificing not going on holiday with the kids, not going for dinners like in restaurants. The Europeans have this culture of eating out in restaurants. You'll not be able to go to a restaurant, you'll not be able to go for holiday regularly like you do, just to be able to pay your house car. And for you to also even have a house car, you need a whole wing, a whole room for them. This person needs a whole own private room to rest, take a rest without disturbance. So if you have even a small house where you are like have 2 bedrooms, yours and your children's room, and you can't provide for them an extra room for their rest, then you cannot even think about bringing one. So you see, these things are just, the reality is different once you reach here. But all in all, for me, it was worthy. It took long, of course, for me to settle. 7 years is not a joke, but now I feel like I am okay. I'm not yet there yet, but I'm okay. So for you who have children and a wife, young family, like you said, I don't know. It depends on how patient your wife will be, supportive she will be, because you'll also be getting calls from home, oh, I need money for this, or the children are sick, or something happened. You'll not be fully. So I don't know. It's up to you, honestly. So with that said, if you still have more questions, I will like to answer you, but please just be patient with me. Sometimes I don't get the time to do the videos immediately. Yeah. Bye. And for my supporters, please keep following. Please send me anything, stars, or subscribe to support me. And if you have any questions that you'd like me to answer, I am here. I'll try my best to answer as fast as possible. Thank you all, and I wish you a lovely day. Bye.